Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the concept of signal propagation, guys. So signal propagation. So propagation is nothing but movement from one place to another place, right? Yes. So if the signal is moving from one place to another place, that is nothing but the signal propagation. So signal propagation means a signal traveling. So in wireless network, the signal has a no wire to determine the direction of propagation. Where a signal in a wired has a particular path in the wire, right? Yes. So that is the major difference between these two things, guys. Okay, wired and wireless. Okay, yes. So here in wireless, we will be dividing from the particular antenna or the sender. You can say we'll be dividing into three different regions, guys. Okay, so the first region is called as a transmission region, guys. Transmission region. The second region is called as a detection region, guys. The third region is called as interference region, guys. Okay, so interference region. So these are the three regions. Okay, so based on these regions, we can decide whether the signal will be received. So basically, if you want to send from this person to this person, the signal will be successfully sent because it is a bit close, right? Even in the diagram, you can say it is a bit close. When it comes to here, it is a bit far. When it comes to here, it is too far, right? Yes. So each region will have some lots and lots of distance, guys. Okay, yes. So we'll be discussing about these three regions in this lecture, guys. Okay, yes. So the diagram should be looking in terms of circles, guys. So while I'm drawing, I draw it in that way. So sorry for that. So please draw it circularly, neatly, guys. Okay, yes. So this is the distance, guys. So this distance is more. This distance is too far, right? So from the center, I'm saying. Okay, yes. So the first region is nothing but the transmission region. Okay, so inside this transmission region, from the sender, the data can be successfully sent, guys. So that is the main thing here. So the communication is possible and the error rate is a very low because it is a nearer, right? So it is inside that region only. So within this radius of a sender transmission is possible. That is a receiver receives the signal without any error. Okay, sorry, without any error or a low error rate, guys. So he will be receiving the data. So communication is possible and the error rate is also low. So this is the main two key things that you should remember about the transmission region. Okay, similarly, the next is nothing but the detection region. So in this also we are having 2 points. You should remember them again. Okay, so the first is nothing but a detection of the signal is possible. Okay, so detection is possible whether it is sent successfully or whether it is not sent. Is there any error? So like that you can detect it, right? Yes, and you can say that communication is not possible, guys, because it is a bit far, right? Yes. So within a second radius, a detection of the transmission is possible. That is, the transmitted power is large enough to differ from the background noise. So basically, the noise and all those things will be working in this way, guys. So assume that you are sending a signal with some energy, guys. Okay, so that energy is 100. As it goes, its energy will reduce, guys. 90, 80, 70. So assume that there is one more signal with higher energy at that exact frequency. So in that situation, if a user is tuned into this frequency, so assume that this is 99.5 FM, guys. So this is also 99.5 FM only. That's also using the same, but this signal is a bit weak and this signal is strong. So for the original person, this person should listen this, guys. But as the signal is weak, he will be listening this because this signal is high, right? Yes. So whichever is high, that will dominate the original one, guys. So this duplicate one will be calling it as a noise, guys. So background noise. Okay. So based on those intensities only, we will be detecting it whether the data is sent successfully or not. So we can observe it. Okay, yes. Similarly, the last type. So without saying only, you'll be saying, so here detection is also not possible, sending is also not possible. Okay, so interference range. So within the third, even large radius, the sender may interfere with other transmissions by adding to the background noise. So basically here you can say that the signal will not be sent and it cannot even be detected also. So like whether it is sent successfully or not, anything is not possible. Okay, yes. So these are the three regions you can say, guys. So please remember these three regions, guys. It could be asked for 2 marks or sometimes it could be asked for 3 or 4 marks also, right? Yes. So I hope everyone got some basic idea. So in the next lecture we'll be discussing some problems in signal propagation. Okay, so you will be thinking that okay, then there are no problems inside our transmission region, right? So if a user is here and a user is here, so you'll be thinking that there will be no problems. Okay, anyone can send the data easily, efficiently, right? No, so there are even some problems in transmitting these signals also. So like reflection, scattering, diffraction. Okay, so all these things we'll be discussing in our next lecture, guys. So what are the problems in signal propagation? Okay, yes, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching.